Good afternoon guys, today I'm making a video on programming and how we can manipulate training variables to achieve different results. So what are training variables? Training variables are basically rest, tempo, intensity, sets and reps, frequency. Now we can manipulate each one of these to train for different things, i.e. power, strength, hypertrophy and endurance. So if we start with power, we generally use a 3 to 5 minute rest period at an explosive tempo. Now when I write programs I just put XXX for people to understand that. Intensity I use 50 to 80%. Now intensity refers to the load lifted and it is a percentage of your 1 rep max. So let's say for example you can clean 100 kilos, you would use 50 to 80 kilos as a percentage. Sets and reps, we would use 3 to 5 sets of 1 to 5 reps at a frequency 3 to 5 times a week. So strength training is also very similar with the same rest period, the tempo also being the same, but we do have a variety with a 3-2-1 tempo. So what I like to do when I'm using a lighter percentage, i.e. 75 to 85%, I would have people use a slower tempo. This allows them to control the weight, really feel position and then explode up and develop strength that way. When it comes to true 1 rep max or higher percentages, 85% plus, then we'll use a faster tempo to ensure they get stretch reflex and help them come out of the hole if we're talking about squat. So sets and reps 3 to 5, but we can go up to 7 or even 8 sets at 1 to 5 repetitions. Frequency 3 to 5 times a week. Hypertrophy or muscular size is 1 to 2 minutes rest at a 1-0-1 tempo, but we can also go down to say 3-1-3 tempo. And this is to maximise time under tension. The longer the muscle is under tension, the more fatigue it becomes under and the more hypertrophy responses you're going to get from the muscle. They'll use loads of 60 to 80% with 1 rep max for 3 to 8 sets between 6 and 12 repetitions. They'll also train 3 to 6 times a week. And this is where you'll get body splits and training splits. So for example, if they're training 5 days a week, they would do chest on a Monday, back on a Tuesday, legs on a Wednesday, shoulders on a Thursday and arms on a Friday. You can also do strength training splits, so they might have 2 upper body, 2 lower body training sessions a week. So Monday upper, Tuesday lower, Thursday upper, Friday lower. Loads of different ways of doing it, they're just 2 examples. Endurance. We have short rest periods, 30 seconds to 2 minutes rest, and this is to ensure again fatigue in the muscle and training under conditions of pain. 20 to 60%, 1 rep max, and this is to cater for the volume of repetitions we'll be doing of 12 to 50 repetitions. Now some people prescribe 12 to 20 repetitions, but when you get more advanced you need to start looking at higher repetitions, and this is because if you look at sport, an endurance sport in its pure, so let's take long distance running. Now they'll be doing reps, hundreds and hundreds of reps, if not thousands of reps, and to condition yourself for that type of training, higher rep sets can really help. And they'll use that 2 to 4 sets of training 4 to 6 times a week. Now there are other ways of doing it as well. I mean, you can train twice a day. But this is multiple times a week. Some endurance athletes will train 14 times a week. This is a very basic guideline if you're looking to write your own program and put together some parameters in there to achieve different results. Next week we're going to look at some advanced principles. So we're going to talk about negative training, rest pulls, cluster set. I should quickly relate to this as well. In the intensity for the strength, I put 100% plus, and this is where an advanced principle like eccentric training will come into it, and we'll talk about that, like I say, next week. So other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions, feel free to email me at info@fitperformance.co.uk, and I'll hit you up next week with another video.